Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I really wanted to focus on some prep and just really get myself in the mood for Inktober this year. I realized very quickly recently how fast October was coming, and I feel like freaking September flew by. And it's already October, which is crazy, and I need to get myself. I love fall so much, and I feel like I don't know, I'm not feeling the fall vibes yet. I know September is still early fall, but it hasn't really felt, and fall is my favorite holiday, not holiday, season. And I haven't really been feeling it. So I didn't realize how quickly it's already October, which is insane. I'm like, what the frick? It's going by so fast. And yeah, no, and so Inktober is creeping up on me, and I realized oh my gosh, I am not ready. So I really wanted to do some practice stuff before it starts, because I don't use, actually that's not true. Recently I have actually been using quite a bit of inks that I usually do. But just pen stuff I've been doing mostly, not really inking, which I'm using India ink on this, you'll see. And I think the pens I'm using are the Micron pens, and for the brush pen I'm using, it's the Pigma brush pen. I think it's Sakura brush pen that I'm using. And yeah, I just really wanted to just do a little practice page, and also just talk to just about the process with inking, because I feel like I've talked about this before, I think, but I get very anxious when it comes to inking things, especially with brush pen, because it's very hard to control. And I find I've recently found that the messier I am with it, the more happy I end up with the final product, which sounds kind of weird, but I kind of just have to I can't overthink it too much, especially when it comes to brush pen, because the more I overthink it, the more it doesn't look, I think if I overthink it, it looks, I don't know, it ends up more sloppy actually, which sounds weird, I guess. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but my hand gets really shaky whenever I try to overthink it. I find if I just try to just let it happen, it ends up going better for me, which probably sounds strange, and I wouldn't be listening to this advice either, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But it works for me. Also, I naturally like the more messy look for line art, personally, with my art, so that's also why. But you can see, I kind of get I just kind of go feral a little bit with it, because I don't know, I like how that looks. But I especially wanted to do this because I wanted to get back into using India ink, because I don't ever really use it for the rest. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh no, it's Dr. PH. Oh, it is still India ink. Okay, I'm glad I showed that, because I would have been saying the wrong thing the whole time. But I'm still pretty new to India ink. I think this is gonna be, I think, my 8th time doing Inktober, which is insane. And it's only been a couple of years I've been using India ink, and I'm still not very, and I only ever use it during Inktober. And I'm still it's very similar to me to as using watercolor. That's how I use it, which I'm not even sure if that's how you're supposed to use India ink, but it's how I do it. So yeah, and it works out because I like the effect it brings. But I really needed to, revisit using it again, because it's been a while. So yeah, that's why I decided to do this. And I don't know, I just, also with India ink too, I feel like it dries very fast than normal watercolor does. And also I always have a hard time figuring out how much water I need to supply with the India ink, because I'm always trying to get a darker shade, and I always end up having to layer a lot more than I probably need to, because I get nervous, because I don't want things to be too dark, but I also, I want to try to find that balance. So it's always a struggle that I find with it. But I'm really happy I did this because I do think it ended up helping overall with just bringing myself back to how it feels to use it again, because I have not been doing as much watercolor as I used to. So yeah, this definitely was a good process, and I really like how all these turned out. These are all references from Pinterest of just pretty women that I saw that I really wanted to draw. But for Inktober this year, I'm doing the same thing that I did last year, which, if anyone's interested, I actually did film and record, I think I did voiceover for all of them too, of my Inktober's of last year. So if anyone's interested, you can check those out. But I ended up only doing it once a week because I do not have the time to be doing it every single day. Also, just like I think I've also kind of learned from the past. Like I remember, I think the last time I did it in every single day, I got a terrible. It ended up actually hurting me because I got terrible art block. And it just made me like, I don't know, I just like got very burnt out. And I want to have fun to do these challenges. Because obviously, like, challenging yourself, and this is still very much, it's a challenge for me still, because I'm doing a medium I'm not very comfortable with, and I'm still like having to make a whole illustration each week, which is a lot for me personally because I procrastinate a lot. So it's still a challenge for me, but I especially I don't know, I want to have fun though too. I think that's important, and I want to enjoy myself, and I don't want to get burnt out very fast. And also, I'm busy. I don't have the time to be, also, if I want to record this stuff, like, I don't have the time to be doing it every single day. So yeah, also so I'm probably gonna, I think in total then I'll have like 4 pieces these next couple weeks, and they're gonna be all India ink. And usually for them too, it's all black and white, and then I tend to add like a pop of red to each of them because I like how that looks. It's like one of my favorite things. My favorite color schemes is like the black and white and then a pop of red. It's very satisfying. So yeah, and again, yeah, it's gonna be every week. Hopefully I'll be able to get a video out. And yeah, I'm excited. Also, I don't like follow any sort of prompt. I used to do that. I haven't done it though in a while. Because again, I think it's more fun to just kind of do whatever I want. It gives me more liberty too, to be free with, what I want to do. And, I think it challenges me more too, to, have to just come up with my own stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy, and excited about it. Out of all the ones I did on this page, I think this one is actually my favorite. I was really happy with the pose. I've been struggling recently with anatomy. I'm not the best at it, and I remember this day working on these, like, I was very happy with the way the sketch, and also I just love those boots. They're so fun, and just this pose in general is not a pose I would usually do. And it was very, very fun to do. I remember though, working like here on these boots, I was having a hard time though with the colors, and actually like the coloring of this person in general, because the colors were they all were like the same tone, and so I had to go over it again to differentiate the shades I was doing because they all looked too similar. And of course I had to add stripes because I think it's just such a fun detail to add. And I think I've talked about this before, I'm pretty sure, but like, yeah, adding stripes is very much a guilty pleasure of mine. As you can see though, I messed up because I made it a little bit too dark, but it's fine overall. But yeah, all these were super fun, super satisfying to do. I had a great time. I'm very excited for Inktober this year. I'm not gonna reveal what I want to do yet, what I'm gonna be doing, but I have it all planned out in my head, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, I hope that everyone enjoyed this. If you're still here, thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you all again next week, and I hope everyone has a great October, and I hope it's gonna be fun. And I hope if you're doing Inktober, I wish you luck. If you're not, that's also great for you. Understandable, because it's a challenge that is not easy to do. But yeah, I'll see you all again next week. Bye.